Content is king. This is probably the most commonly used phrase in marketing, and by now it's really annoying and really cliche, but it really is. So how can you consistently be creating content and be in all of the places all of the time? You really don't need to spend as much time as you think. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can repurpose content quickly and easily. It is what I do. It's how I have built my business from the beginning, just being everywhere all the time. And let me tell you, I started this working a full-time job with an infant and a toddler at home. So if I can do it, you can definitely do it. If you want more tips, tricks, and strategies on how you can earn media without spending any money on ads, then make sure you subscribe to this channel. I post videos just like this one every Thursday. Hi, I'm Christina Nicholson, and I have helped people all over the world earn media exposure without spending money on ads. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how I repurpose content on my blog, on my podcast, on my YouTube channel, just about all of the social media platforms included, in no time at all. So I'm gonna walk you through what I do for a variety of platforms so you can take what's relevant to you and implement it in your own business. But first I wanna start off by saying that right now, I work my business full time. I do not have another job. I work my business full time and I have a team of people who help me. This is on the agency side. So I have a PR agency, I have a team of people who implement things for clients. I am full time in my business. And I wanna make that clear because what I do now is the same thing that I did when I was working a full-time job, when I had an infant and a toddler at home, and when I was building this business on the side. No, I didn't have a YouTube channel back then. No, I didn't have a podcast back then. I was doing different things that were taking up just as much time, but I started working smarter instead of harder, and I'm gonna tell you in this video exactly how I did it so you can do it too, regardless of your situation. Kids, full-time job, whatever. Let's start with this platform, a YouTube channel. So you make a video, it's on YouTube, great. That's one piece of content. After I create a YouTube video, I go to Temi.com, Temi.com, and I get that video transcribed. It costs 10 cents a minute. So most of my YouTube videos are about 7 minutes long. They cost 70 cents to transcribe. Once I have that transcription, I make little edits and I turn it into a blog post. So remember, the transcription is never perfect. You need to turn it into a blog post with proper subheaders. You need to correct some of the speech because a lot of times we don't speak the way we write exactly. Like what I just said, if that were written out in a sentence, it would not be a sentence. That is poor grammar. And sometimes we just speak like that, or at least I do. So after you get something transcribed, you want to just give it a once over. Add some subheaders, make sure it's easy to read. So maybe like each sentence goes on its own paragraph, and then you can post that on your blog. So there you have a YouTube video and you also have a blog post. The second thing I do is I take this video and I edit just a snippet of it. So I usually take the beginning part of the video where I'm teasing what the video is gonna be about and I kind of start talking, and then I fade to black and I fade the audio down and I tell people, if you wanna learn more, click on this link. And I send people to the blog post that has this video embedded in it. So people could either read the blog post or they could watch the video. So that little video snippet, it's always less than a minute long. So you can use that on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. You can resize it and use it as an Instagram story. So if you're editing something yourself, it's very easy just to resize it and then you can put it on an Instagram story. But usually for Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, all of the videos are the same size. So now you have 3 pieces of content. You have the video, you have the blog post, and you have a mini video that acts as a tease on all of your other social media platforms to send people either to this video on YouTube or to your blog post that has this video embedded in it. The third thing I do is I create a pin and I pin it on Pinterest. Again, the link you send people to, you can either send them straight to YouTube to watch the video, or you could send them to a blog post on your website to read the blog post or watch the video straight from there. The fourth thing I do is I send an email to my list and I tell them to watch it. I usually do this on the day where I make the YouTube video live, and this is also the same day when I put it on my blog post. Usually I send people to YouTube first, but after that I want to send them to my blog post because I have a Facebook pixel and a Pinterest pixel on my website, and I want to make sure I'm capturing that information. So if I do ever run ads on Pinterest or Facebook in the future, I can capture those people who already showed interest in my content. So you want to just let people know, hey, I have a new video, I have a new blog post. So you just send them an email and tell them. And finally, number 5, this is actually something that I just did for the first time. I took the audio from a YouTube video and I put it on my podcast. So up until now, the content on YouTube has been totally different from the content on my podcast. My podcast, I usually have guests. Every 4th episode, once a month, I do my solo episode. And I had an episode that I wanted to do on a certain topic, and I already did a YouTube video on this topic. So I just said, let me save time. I'll pull this audio from my YouTube channel and put it on my podcast. Now, I did intro the podcast letting people know, hey, this is me pulling audio from my YouTube channel. I've actually never done this before. We're gonna see how it works. We're gonna see how you like it, but I was basically gonna say the same thing anyway. So here it is on my podcast. So that is how you get multiple pieces of content from one original piece of content. You're not reinventing the wheel. Again, we took a YouTube video, we transcribed it, we turned that into a blog post. We took the YouTube video, we cut a little snippet out of it that makes people want to watch more, and then we teased it on all the social media platforms. We created a pin and we linked to it on Pinterest. We told everybody on our email list about it, and we shared the audio on a podcast. And that was all just from one piece of content. And again, that is starting with video. And if you count all of those places that one piece of content was shared, it was shared in 8 different places on 8 different platforms. Something else that makes this super fast is I batch all of this. I don't write one video, shoot one video, and then schedule one video. I don't do it one by one. That will take you a lot of time. Instead, I write 4 scripts at once. I record 4 videos at once. When I sit down to schedule, I'm doing it all at once. So I'm literally set a month ahead of time, and I don't need to worry about it. I schedule my days like that. Batching saves you so much time. Once you get started, it is so easy to maintain, and you will always be ahead of the game, and you will have so much more time, because just the way your brain works, when you switch from task to task to task, it takes longer. Your brain is switching internally, you're switching what you're doing externally, and it slows you down. So if you can set aside time to batch things, it is gonna make this process of repurposing content so much easier. Now, before I go on, I wanna know, what is your first piece of content that you wanna repurpose? Maybe you don't do videos, maybe you do blogs, maybe you have a podcast. Let me know in the comments, what are you going to repurpose? Because you have to start with one thing. Is it a video? Is it a blog post? Is it a podcast? Let me know in the comments. Personally, I like starting with video just because I think it's quicker and easier to get your point across when you're talking. I'm also a former TV reporter and anchor, so video is kind of my thing. But once you have that video, you can transcribe it and use that text for a variety of things. If you start with text, you kind of have to do it all over again in a video. If you want to do video, which you should be doing video because everybody's watching video online. So let me know, what right now is your first piece of content that you are working on repurposing? All right, so let's talk about earned media, because this is something that a lot of people don't repurpose, or they don't repurpose enough. So when you are a guest on a podcast, many times you just say, oh, that person is going to share their podcast. That's going to get the coverage. I don't need to share it. No. You do need to share it. And you need to share it repeatedly. This is some of the best content to share on social media. You being featured in the media on somebody else's platform. You need to put that in your queue to share over and over and over again on your platforms, because A, it gives you great content to share, and B, it's not your content. It's not you telling everybody you're amazing. It's somebody else telling everybody you're amazing. So there's so much more authority and credibility that goes into it. And this is honestly where you're going to make the money. Like, people think that you make money from another person promoting what you did on their platforms. No. Yes, you will grow your audience that way, but what's going to happen when they come back to your platform and they don't see any more media hits? They're going to be like, oh, that must have just been a one-hit wonder. You don't want that. You have to consistently be sharing the media you're earning, the places you are on your platforms. This gives you something to share, whether you post 1 time a day or twice a day or 3 times a day. You can consistently be filling up your social media queue, emailing something to your email list. Like, this is great content for you to repurpose. And a lot of times somebody's already done the promotion for you, right? Like, they wrote the copy, they built the graphic. You just need to share it on your end. And let me tell you, this is the best kind of content to share on your platforms. Again, it's because it's coming from somebody else. Somebody else is saying, hey, I know, like, and trust this person, you should too. So pump your tires a little bit and share this stuff with your audience. And one tip while you're sharing this, make sure you tag the media outlet, the journalist, the podcast host, whoever it is, because when you tag them, it sends them a message saying, hey, they're actually sharing my content, because believe it or not, this is rare. People don't do this as much as they do. So they're going to be happy that you are sharing their content and you are going to be top of their mind. So if they ever need you again, they're going to come back to you. So make sure you're tagging them so they also know that you're sharing it. And then it's just one tap for them to share it to their platform, to their audience all over again. I do this super easily with SmarterQueue. So SmarterQueue is my social media scheduler of choice. And I actually am going to share a 2-week trial in the description to this video. It is an affiliate link. I am an affiliate for them just because I'm kind of obsessed with them and they make my life so much easier. This is a big part of how I am on social media all the time when I'm really not. I just have things in the queue. I make these posts evergreen. I remember back in the day before SmarterQueue, like every Sunday, I would schedule my social media a week ahead of time. There is no need to do that now. Sometimes, yes, I do just post things once or twice. I do like to post in real time as well, but having something scheduled, that's like my plan B. So SmarterQueue makes it so much easier than anything I've ever used before, because say I'll have 50 posts in there. By the time I get to post 50, it'll go back to post 1. And this takes place over 3 months. I guarantee you don't remember one post that I posted 3 months ago. I promise you don't, because you've seen probably millions of things since then. And even if you did see it, you forgot about it. I mean, that's just the way social media works. So if you want to try out SmarterQueue for free for 2 weeks, I am leaving my affiliate link in the description of this video. Another way you can share that earned media coverage in a different way is to give a behind the scenes talk on how it happened. I just shot a YouTube video on how I got Amy Porterfield on CNN's Headline News. I went behind the scenes and I shared that content with you. So this is the second way I'm sharing it with you. The first time was, hey, I got Amy Porterfield on CNN, check it out. This time I'm taking you behind the scenes and showing you how it happened. So again, same idea, just repurposing it in a different way. Just like we talked about with that YouTube video, when I'm sharing that behind the scenes look, I'm getting it transcribed. I'm turning it into a blog post. I took that video and I shortened it and I teased it on social media platforms. I emailed it to my list. Maybe I'm going to take that audio and turn it into a podcast. There are so many ways that you can repurpose even earned media. And this is great because a lot of times with earned media, you didn't even create the media to begin with. You were just a guest on a podcast. You were giving an interview and somebody else wrote the article. So half of the work is already done for you. You just need to figure out a way to repurpose it and be in all of those places at a variety of times in a variety of ways. And my last tip, I touched on this before, you should be doing video. And if you are going to be doing video, if you're already doing video, I suggest starting with video, making video your #1 stop, because it's so much easier to transcribe a video than it is to start with a blog post and then turn it into a video. You're almost doubling your time. You're doing the same thing twice in 2 different formats, when if you start with video, you're just doing that once and then you're getting it transcribed and then you're just tweaking everything that you do. It's the way you edit the video, cutting out snippets. It's turning that transcription into a blog post or even little quote cards for social media. So my last tip is to start with video if you can, and you should, just because it's so much easier and it makes everything quicker. Batching makes everything quicker, and using SmarterQueue, my social media scheduler, makes everything quicker because you can set it and forget it. You don't have to go back and reschedule things. It kind of does it for you. Don't forget to let me know in the comments, what is your original piece of content that you are looking to repurpose? Maybe in the future it's video after watching this video, but maybe right now you're not doing video and it's something else. Maybe it's a podcast, it's a blog post. Let me know in the comments. And if you have not already, make sure you check out Pitch Publicity Profit, where I will teach you how to earn that media so you have something to repurpose. It's a free 3-day video media class. These videos are short, people. They're just like 6 minutes a day. That's the easy part. Implementing is the hard part. Like, don't get into information overload on the internet. Like, pick something that's good and stick with it and implement it. And this Pitch Publicity Profit media class will do you some good because it won't only give you content to share and repurpose, but it will introduce you to a whole new audience in the quickest way possible, in the shortest amount of time. You're reaching so many people, sometimes millions, depending on the media that you get, and it's all earned. So you're not spending any money on it and you're building your authority and credibility. I am linking to all of that in the description of this video. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up, please. Tap that thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel where I post videos just like this one every Thursday.